Hi, I'm James Barfield, and this is your Urban Connection. And remember, this is the show that is often imitated, but is never duplicated. Because one of the things we do is we talk about issues and concerns that others refuse to touch. Today is going to be no different, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have a special program, and this will be something that a lot of you can identify with. For the last couple of days, the city of Wichita has been buzzing about a sexual harassment complaint that was filed by a very popular local radio DJ. Now, the DJ that filed the complaint says that he was fired after refusing to comply with a sexual harassment by his boss at radio station 93.5. Now, the popular DJ, the boss in this case, was a fellow that is very well known throughout the Wichita area. He goes by the name Greg the Hitman Williams. Another DJ that he had hired 6 months ago, who is not as well known, came to Kansas and Wichita from Chicago. And his name is Johnny Starks. I think that's correct. DJ Screw. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to place judgment on who is lying, because certainly one of them has to be lying when one says that he is the victim of sexual assault and the other one, who is alleged to be the perpetrator, says he is not guilty as charged. Now, here's what I want to talk about today. I'm not going to talk about the innocence or the guilt. I'm going to tell you this, and I want you to remember this. There are only two people that know the real truth, because there are only two people that were in that bathroom on this particular day just a few days ago. January, I believe, the 8th or 9th. I'm sorry, July the 8th or 9th. Now, here's the problem that I have. You know, sexual assault is a very serious issue. To make an allegation such as this has to be taken very seriously. Now, we all are entitled to our opinions about who is guilty, who is innocent. And we've been expressing those opinions as though they were fact. And you cannot. I don't care how strongly you feel about either one of these parties. You cannot state any facts in this issue because you were not there. Now, the part that gets me is that as I read the comments on social media, and that's where it basically is, I'm seeing so much victim shaming. And I want to tell you about what happens in these kinds of cases. When you allude to victim shaming, you are becoming part of the problem that is associated with sexual harassment. Because of the fact, ladies and gentlemen, normally we think of sexual harassment as being male against female. But it also does include and has included males against males, females against females, females against males, right? Males against females is the most concurrent one. But what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that there are many victims, and I can assure you this, there are many victims of sexual harassment, sexual intimidation, maybe even sexual assault, that never come forward for one simple reason. They are afraid of being victim shaming. In other words, we're accusing the victim. We're taking the side of the perpetrator without any facts, without any evidence. And we all have opinions. You're entitled to that. But if you're going to express that, express it as such, an opinion, not as a fact. Now, to talk about the seriousness of this, let me explain something to you. Both of these gentlemen, now these allegations are out there. The allegations are out there on one side, the denial is on the other side. But both of these people are going to suffer as a result of these allegations because of the fact that somebody is lying, one of the two, either the alleged victim or the alleged perpetrator. One of those people, what we have to realize is there are two careers on the line here. If the perpetrator is lying, his career will be destroyed. If the victim is lying, his career will be destroyed. They both have a lot to lose. Now, here's the thing. When I say that most people never come forward when they are a victim of sexual harassment or sexual intimidation or sexual assault, they don't do the one thing that this alleged victim did. He immediately filed a police report. And I would suggest that 95% of the time, in these cases, that does not happen. So, in my opinion, if he was a victim, he did the right thing. If he was not a victim, that will be proven and he will suffer the consequences of that. Either way, this is a situation where two careers are on the line. They both have a lot to lose. Now, here's the thing. The popular DJ has many, many followers. He's been in the business for a very long time. He's been popular here in the city for a very long time. There are people that want to believe that he is not guilty. There, on the other side, there are and have been unsubstantiated rumors in the past regarding the alleged perpetrator. So there you have a guy, and I'm talking about now the alleged victim, who puts everything on the line by filing a police report and then goes public on social media with the allegation of a sexual assault. So now, what we have to do is be neutral in our response. Because as I said, only two people know the truth. None of us know what happened for certain. Now we can assume, okay? But we have to allow this case to follow the legal process. A police report has been filed. I'm sure that the police will have to conduct some type of an allegation. And if there is sufficient evidence, present a case to the district attorney to file charges. If there's insufficient evidence, then the alleged victim is going to have some explaining to do. And he might face a charge of filing a false police report. Now, no matter what, there's a certain amount of damage here that has been done to the alleged perpetrator that he will have to spend the rest of his life dealing with. Because of the fact, ladies and gentlemen, there's an old saying, hey, where do I go to get my reputation back? And if he is found to be not guilty, his reputation will still suffer severe damage. And his career might still be put on hold. Once you get those types of allegations, ladies and gentlemen, they stay with you. People will forget about the fact that you were proven not guilty because in their mindset, they have already determined based on the allegation that you were guilty. So I say, folks, let's withhold our judgment on both the perpetrator, the alleged perpetrator, and the alleged victim. Because you see, there are people out there that are assaulting the character of the alleged perpetrator, victim, and of course also the alleged perpetrator as well. But I think that's being unfair to both. Let's give them both a chance. After all, in America, a person is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. Now, should this follow the normal process, if there's evidence out there, I think it will come to light. And of course, there are rumors that there are others that have been the alleged victims of this particular alleged perpetrator that are willing to come forward. So let's don't jump to any conclusions at this point. Let's let this matter play out. Let's let the investigators, the police, let's let them do their investigation, see what evidence, if any, they come up with. And then once they file charges and we go through the court systems, they produce any evidence, or if this case might be dismissed for lack of evidence. Now, the other side of the coin is this. There are rumors that either an attorney, a case has been filed, or a case is about to be filed. Now, which is true, I don't know. And that's why I'm saying it is best for us to not form any judgments or opinions of who's guilty and who's innocent, who's lying and who's not. Now, we know one thing. When one says it happened, one says it didn't happen, both can't be telling the truth. Okay? So let's sit back, take a little time, and as it is said, the truth will come out, and we'll find out who was lying and who was telling the truth. And then, and only then, should we be making assumptions and judgments on who is lying, the alleged victim or the alleged perpetrator. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious matter. And I don't ever want to diminish, never, the importance of giving someone that makes an allegation of sexual harassment. I don't care if it's male on male, male on female, female on male, I don't care. Give them the services and the respect of hearing out what they have to say. In the end, it'll all come out in the wash. It always has. But don't defame someone because they make an allegation. Sometimes these allegations have some fruit. They're true. But don't put people in a corner who are real victims, but who refuse to make their case because of victim shaming that is perpetrated by people that go basically on hearsay, or because of the fact that they have a feeling or emotions about a particular individual and they deem, oh no, that cannot be true. This person would never do that. You don't know that. You were not there. And unless you were there, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have access to all the facts. Okay? I'm James Barfield.